Hey guys, Joe here coming at you with another video, and actually I wanted to talk to you guys. I just wanted to tell you how great you guys are, I mean, how you guys are truly rare. It doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter. And listen, it's not like a romantic thing. It's an understanding thing. Like, look, do you realize that there are so many people out there, but and there are so many people that have existed in the past, eons ago, and there's more people that will probably exist, sometime in the future. I mean, well, definitely, but how long that goes, when God comes, until God comes back, there'll be more people born. But you know what? In all that span of time, there will be nobody like you. I mean, think about that for a second. People can share your looks. People can share your interests. People can share everything about you down to the last detail. But what makes them different for you is your soul. Nobody has the same soul. Nobody, forget what they tell you about reincarnation. Forget what they tell you about whatever, being rebirthed as a worm or a grasshopper or a tree or as an eagle or whatever it is that forget all that. No, there will never be another one like you. You won't be transplanted into some grasshopper or fruit or whatever they have you believe. No, you're the only one that's ever going to exist. Think about it like this. Twins, right? Twins, they share like what I almost want to say 95% of the genetic of the genetic levels. I almost want to say it's about 95% for identical twins. They can look like each other. They sound like each other. They grow up in the house, so they eating the same foods. They got the same mom and dad. And you know what? Sometimes they even think alike. But guess what? Each of them has their own spirit, their own soul. And even though they share out, there will never be another one like them. You'll have doppelgangers in other countries, of different races, different mixes, but there'll still never be another one like you. And even the Bible says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. The things that the Bible also says that we're more than conquerors. I don't know what's more than a conqueror, but apparently we are. Apparently you are. That's amazing. How rare you guys are. That's the things that you guys can do. You might think, oh, well, I'm not special. I don't have no special talent. You don't need a special talent in order to be rare, in order to be special. You know what? As far as God's concerned, if you're serving God and if you're serving Jesus, if you're following Jesus, that already makes you special in his book with your whole, and I want to specify with your whole heart. Why? Because he says, broad is the path that leads to destruction, but narrow is the path that leads to life, though there be few of those that find it. What does few mean? It means it's rare. It's a rarity. Not many walk that path. You might see people in church and all that other stuff, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're saved. Just because you see me on this video, you don't know if I'm saved or not. You would like to think that I am. or maybe you would like to think that I am, but I should say, but you don't know. But God, Jesus himself, implies that it's a rarity. It's a rarity that people go after seeking him. And I mean, like, when you look at the totality of the whole thing, when you hear how narrow it is, I mean, of course, we want to try to cut that down. We want to try to get people saved. We want to try to get their souls saved and for people to achieve salvation. So we want to change that. We want to change that at the heart of it, and according to God's standards, not my standards, not your standards, not your friend's standards, your brother, mother, cousins, sisters, fathers, aunties, uncles, any of their standards, but God's standards, Jesus' standards. So if you really want to be a special type of rare, I would just encourage you guys to follow Jesus. That's all I had. Just, if you like what I'm talking about, please subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, and I'll talk to you guys later.